Hello there. Welcome today, Doug. How are you?
I'm great, thanks.
Good. I'm excited to have you share with us today some brand new news. What's the news? What's the news this week?
Well, we got the really exciting news that Dave Eggers is going to appear Saturday night at the program at the annual convention, and I'm so excited because of the tremendous work he's done on every facet related to our program. Um, and if I could go on a little bit
Yeah,
more,
please.
yeah, Eggers is a phenomenal writer. I most recently read his novel, The Circle, which is an extraordinarily readable page turner about a woman who goes to work for a large internet provider company. And it turns into a sort of dystopic novel about how something that looks really great might not be. I'm excited to hear somebody who is dealing with really interesting ideas, but in very readable fiction. Um,
And I,
and
oh,
yeah,
oh, I was
please
just
go
going to
ahead.
ask you. Yeah, I don't think there are going to be many people who are watching this who are not familiar with him, but I know you've shared with me a little bit about the many different ways you feel like he's a good example of what you're talking about with this year's convention theme.
Right, right. Well, obviously, in addition to this prolific writing career where he's written nonfiction as well as fiction, he's also got two other initiatives that I think are really important. One, and I'm guessing a lot of NCTE members will know this, he started the 826 movement, which has opened writing centers, community-based, in several cities around the country. I remember in 2003 or so walking into his first place, 826 Valencia in San Francisco, and you walk into a pirate store and here's a bucket of lard and you can buy eye patches and swords. But in the back, there are a bunch of kids writing at tables. And upstairs, you hear this voice coming through a trapdoor, give us more copy. And the kids are like writing faster. And then a hand reaches down and grabs a piece of paper and takes it up. And pretty soon it returns a nicely formatted little book of the writings that they've done. I mean, it's that kind of ingenuity that he's done around the country to say, look, we can give kids some help with their writing, but we can do it in a fun way. It's a marvelous organization. And that combination of creativity put to really good ends. By the way, students at these 826 organizations have edited many issues of the Best American Non-Required Reading. And the idea that students are choosing pieces that are published in books is really great. And that brings me to the second thing is his publishing organization, McSweeney's, is really a font of creative, serious work that probably wouldn't get published elsewhere. And as a footnote on that, if you've never looked at McSweeney's.net, his fantastical website, which is the most interesting satire and other things that you'll find on the net. When I looked at it today, the headline was, carpal tunnel syndrome is a deep source of strength. And it's that kind of wittiness. The feature article was, here are a bunch of names. Are these the names of exclusive retirement communities or adult film performers? So is Raven Bay an adult film performer or a retirement community? Is Lad Landing? So anyway, that font of things, but Dave also is very concerned about social issues. His novel, What is the What? It was about a Sudanese refugee, one of the lost boys of Sudan. It gave impulse to a foundation for literacy and schools in the Sudan. So anyway, he just totally embodies both ends of the creativity and responsibility.
Wonderful. All right. Well, if you weren't enticed to come to the annual convention before, let this allure you. Thank you so much, Doug, for talking about that. We'll look forward to checking in with you next week and finding out what else we can look forward to at the convention in November.
Great. I look forward to it.